What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another solo leveling Arise video. All right, folks, we have ourselves a brand new code that just got released for anyone who's a content creator that actually updated the Sorin update, and that's going to give all of our supporters 500 Essence Stones and Lucky Skill Rune Chest Volume 4 times 5. That's right, so if you're not a supporter, why aren't you a supporter? Go hit the support button that's in the description. Support your boy. Get yourself some free codes. Now we have 3 active codes. That's going to give you a total of 1,000 Essence Stones, Mana Power Elixirs 2, Rune Fragments times 100, Hunter exclusive weapon design, which all of you who are supporters now should already be getting. You only get one of these, of course, per account, and now a brand new one that just got added to the list is another 500 Essence Stones and the Lucky Skill Rune Chest 2, and I just submitted 2 more for a total of 5 active codes. So far, we've had 6, guys, so if you have not done the support, hit that support button. Now, I want to talk about something else that's going to be happening tomorrow. Make sure you join, guys. We have ourselves a brand new live stream coming up, and that live stream is going to include all of the SLC players, or at least as many as we can get of them, to join us for a live Hear All Tell All. Essentially going to be talking about their journey in Korea, how they got there, what they enjoyed, what they hated, everything about their actual experience in Korea itself, getting to know one another, meeting each other for the first time, and then of course going over their actual SLC tournament championship. Seeing what we didn't know about, hearing all the gossip, understanding what went wrong or what went right, seeing how they felt about the Korean players, about the Korean culture, and overall their experience being in the SLC tournament for the first time. And I want to just kind of give them a chance to kind of explain their own performance, their feelings, and what they want to talk about, whether it's the good or the bad. I want to know everything about it, and I'm sure all of you guys really want to join as well. So make sure you guys, you do join this. This is going to be a special one. We're going to have as many of them on here as we can, and kind of just give them the floor to kind of vent, talk, explain, express the way they feel about everything that went on. Hopefully, we'll get a part 2 of this in the near future when another SLC tournament goes down. So guys, this is some of the best players in the world. These are the guys that represented us. So make sure you join and get in there right now. All right, now let's talk about something else here that I want to bring up, and that is the free-to-play account and my Essence Stones, and what you guys should be doing right now in order to get more Essence Stones, and how much you probably need to save to get yourself the brand new chest. So I'll be right back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, free-to-play account. Let's talk a little bit about this. So, if you guys don't know about what I've been doing up to this point, you haven't probably been part of the live streams. I've been kind of going through this and treating my live streams almost as a journal to my free-to-play account from the time that SL dropped to the time Sorin is here. Right now, if you don't know this, I'm going to reiterate it, that when SL came out, I did summon for SL. I did end up getting a 2 for her, and from there on in, I told myself, you know what, no matter who comes out, whether it's a national level hunter or, you know, my mom, whoever the case may be, I will not be summoning for that person. And you guys can see here now my SL is an A4. I was able to actually use all my custom tickets that I've been saving from that point and got myself an A4 SL, got myself, what else did I get? I finally got Gina. My goodness, that took forever. I never had her on my team. And then I got an A2 Kanae. I didn't even pull for her whatsoever, and I did not even get a copy of Goto. So from SL to Sorin, I was saving everything. All right, now from that point, I had 89 rate up tickets that I saved up. Again, was at 0 at that point. And then, of course, I had myself 112 to 118,000 Essence Stones. You guys can go back and check out my summoning for the free-to-play account, of course, when I started. Now, I got myself Sorin to A5. I did get semi-lucky. It took me about 380 to about 400 summons to get her there. I'd have to double check again, but I did at one point get myself 2 of her in one shot, but then the rest was almost hitting pity every single time, and we're talking about the rate up as well too. So it wasn't the greatest luck, but it wasn't the worst. So I'd say fairly average, maybe a little bit, like maybe 10 pulls above average, but not too much. Okay, so I was able to get her to A5. Now, I told everybody that by the time this happens, I was at 22,000, I believe, Essence Stones when I got to A5. I'm already at 38. Okay, now how was I able to do this? And this is what you all need to start doing more often, and that is now starting to do the content that's out. So first off, let's talk about a couple ways I got this done. Number one, all of hard reverse, all of easy reverse was all done, completed, right? And you guys know right away from there, you're getting yourself a ton of Essence Stones from here. You got 500, 500, 500, and so that's 1,500 there. Plus every single one of these will give you 45 if I recall. or is it, yeah, is it 45? I'm pretty sure it's 45. Yeah, it's 45. There you go. So each of these we're giving you 45. So if you do the math, obviously there was 492, etc. Right? I mean, that's not the exact math, but you get the point. You get all of them here. Plus, not to mention, brand new versions of normal mode were added as well, too, which gave you an extra 500 at the end of it all as well, too. So putting you at 2,000 total, and then whatever extra ones you got from the hidden stories from reverse. So this was a fantastic way to get yourself some Essence Stones. And now that I've cleared out, this is no longer going to be reliable. But the beauty of this is the fact that now my trophies obviously have gone up, and I'm now getting 1,400 Essence Stones per week rather than the original 1250. So that's an extra 150 per week added to my list of Essence Stones now. And you guys can see I'm still first place on the server as my free-to-play account. So that makes me feel really good about this account, obviously, going forward. Now, a couple other things I want to point out as well, too. Getting the brand new hunters, obviously getting them leveled up, getting some of the bonds finally in there, were also giving me the ability now to get myself some of the bonds that I was missing, which in turn gave me a lot of Essence Stones. You have to remember, when you pull an SSR, right? So for example, I pulled Kanae. This is just one example. Of course, I was missing Gina as well. But let's look at Kanae for a sec. When I pulled her, right, they gave me 50, 100 right there, 150, plus all the extra bonuses along the way. So 150 plus Gina, 150, etc. Gave me a couple more Essence Stones, not to mention they were added to the Codex. That's an extra 30 and 30. So again, it starts to add up, right? And so now I'm starting to get more there. On top of that, of course, the reverse mode allowed me to boost my Shadow Army even further. I'm now at 112 out of 112 at 367, which was insane amount of power gain here, which allowed me to actually go up 2 ranks in the battle tier. So now I'm actually sitting at battle tier 53, almost kicking at battle tier 54, which of course gives you an extra 300 and 300. And I just recently hit the next reputation level as well, giving me more Essence Stones plus 2 raid up tickets along the way. So that was another big one as well. Not to mention achievements, right? We've been getting a ton of achievements through this whole thing, especially these, where is it? Hold on. The registration of the Codex. This was big. We were getting a lot of these because of the brand new armor that was added to the game, which actually helped me get from here all the way to here, which gave me 450 extra Essence Stones right there. Plus, we're still going further, almost hitting the next one, which is going to add even more into the pile. On top of that, we also have the Battlefield of Trials that was added in recently for the brand new floors. You guys can see here, for SJW, I got up to floor 70, completely 3 stars across the board, or 3 trophies across the board. And for the Hunters, I'm almost there. I'm a floor 68 right now. So all of this was given to me as well too. I missed 2 here, but I'll go back and get these done later on. But this was also a big way to get yourself brand new Essence Stones. And then on top of that, of course, getting 100% on both the player and the Hunters for the brand new challenge, which also added in more Essence Stones to the pile. Now, on Plus, don't forget the addition of the brand new floors for each of these tiers, right? We got 10 more tiers of difficulties, which gave you 450 more Essence Stones per boss. So that's 450 here, 450 here, right? And then, of course, the 450 from the extra instances now, 450 and 450. So that's quite a bit of Essence Stones right there, which helped me, of course, get up into the ranks back to the 38K. And then, of course, not to mention, if you are supporting me, you are now also getting codes there. I also get a code 500 there, 500 there, and that's going to add to the pile as well, too. And then lastly, the big one here that maybe some of you may have missed, because a lot of people honestly forget about this, is the secret library. If you just got Sarin as a character, or not even, you can just open up the secret library, and this gives you 50, 50, 50. That's 150, 50, 50, 50. That's 300. That's 400 Essence Stones right there just from doing this, and not to mention the rewards that you can get, the extra 100 right there as well too, and pulling for the extra raid up tickets. So guys, there's many ways to catch up. Now, I've been telling people, I think from the time I spent from the 110 to the 28 or 22, whatever I was at, I'll be able to most likely, by the time the anniversary hits, which is going to be May 8, hit at least 80 to 100K Essence Stones. I'm pretty confident about it that I should be able to at least get close to that. Now, the reason why I'm thinking this, of course, is the anniversary itself. We all know how, if you have not played gachas, you don't know how anniversaries are treated. They're treated as like the mecca of all gacha gaming. The first few anniversaries especially are the most important ones because it signifies the game is doing doing well, and usually at that point they do quite a bit in regards to giving people free stuff. Now I'm assuming Essence Stones are going to be a big part of that. If you were part of the SLA live stream, of course, you probably got the codes there. Sorry, the SLC live stream, I should say. That was the tournament that we just talked about. These kind of codes are going to be dropping a lot. We're going to have developer codes, we're going to have content creator codes, we're going to have codes just dropping randomly, and of course the 1-year anniversary codes, plus the extra bonus things that we'll get. Now, some of you guys think we're going to get a free Cha. I think that's a little bit much. Personally, I don't think we're going to get any free characters, but I do think we are going to get a lot of resources, including Essence Stones and raid up tickets along the way. Chances are we're going to get like 300 summons or more for the 1-year anniversary to help people get the Cha that they want, plus push for Yogamont when WOBL drops. All right, guys, there you guys have it. A lot of you guys were asking the questions on where I'm at with my free-to-play, what did I do, what did I get. Those are some of the things right there. You guys can see I'm starting to save again. I'm at 12, I'm at 5. This I'm going to keep pushing for the fire team to complete it or try my best to. And then here I need one more Stormbringer. Let's see what happens. I need one more Stormbringer here to get an A5. I did use my other 2 crafting tickets that I had to get myself further, to get 2 more Stormbringers. So I need one more for A5, and I'm hoping this right here is going to be, you know what, let's just do one at a time. Let's see what happens. Let's just do one at a time. Because sometimes you just get lucky. Sometimes, you know, you don't need the full 10. Sometimes you just need the 1. I know some of you guys might be, well, Payne, you're going to miss out on, like, you know, a double pull or try. There it is. Fudge! Damn it. What does that put me at? A6 now? It does. Oh, it put me at A6. You know what the crazy part was? I used my optional free weapon choice ticket to get this to A5, and now I'm at A6. All right, guys, there you go. Again, hope this helps some of you guys, you know, push a little bit more content. Maybe want to summon on Sauron more based on how many Essence Stones you can get, you know, between now and the anniversary, or, you know, whatever characters you want to go for. This is by no means is this helping you guys hopefully influence you in terms of pulling. I just want to show you guys what you're capable of in this game if you put the effort and the time and then keep up on top of things such as codes, doing the content, etc. Not to mention, we also got Battlefield of Time Essence Stones that I got, both the challenge and the regular, and then of course POD and Guild Boss. All that stuff is going to drop extra Essence Stones along the way that you will not be seeing, plus the dailies and the weeklies, of course, that you get as well too, just for playing the game. All right, guys, again, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.